But one of the biggest problems facing the state, the complicated, if not impossible, task of navigating unemployment during this pandemic. For months now, the Arizona Department of Economic Security has hidden behind press releases, Facebook posts, tweets, an overcrowded website, and random exclusive interviews as a means to explain this vital information to you. Well, today, ABC 15 investigator Courtney Holmes pressed Governor Ducey about how little DES is talking to you.
On Wednesday, ABC 15 found out that DES was going to start paying out 90,000 claims that had been held up in fraud investigations for months. But DES didn't tell us that. We found out about it randomly on Twitter. Instead of sharing this huge news with you that so many have been waiting to hear for months, they held it. DES had this vital information on Tuesday, but decided to hold it and to only give it to one media outlet. Maybe you would see it, but maybe you wouldn't. It's another example of how DES does business, and more importantly, how they treat you. We asked Governor Ducey to answer for it.
Department of Health Services, that's really been the lead agency here.
For the first time in a long time, Governor Ducey talked more about his Department of Economic Security.
Their focus has been on getting dollars to Arizonans.
Though not necessarily focused on information getting to Arizonans. Despite near daily glitches, weird new questions, or money just being wiped from accounts overnight, Arizonans have heard from interim director Tom Betlach just once at a press conference, and current director Michael Weishart has yet to appear. About getting him and another missing director, David Shin, with the Arizona Department of Corrections to show up, Ducey encouraged one reporter,
keep asking.
So we did.
Yesterday, I found out about 90,000 claims that have been held up are going to be paid out, only after my photographer randomly saw it on Twitter. The comms team that you just talked about puts out bits and pieces of information if you know to ask for it. There are Facebook support groups for people to try and get a nugget or a kernel of information about DES from the lucky few who are actually able to get through. That is how poorly DES communicates with your constituents. How can and will you fix that?
And after telling us how many calls DES gets,
they're averaging 7,598 phone calls a week.
And how much money it's paid out.
Over $8.5 billion.
Arizonans finally got a commitment.
The frustration is not just mine. I would bet that if someone were here from DES to answer these questions that I'm sure all of us are getting, that would be eliminated.
We can make that happen.
For your sake, I hope he does. Courtney Holmes, ABC 15, Arizona.